Good morning, everyone. Well, I could see the bench again. Unfortunately, it's a small bench. I have two containers over there. The tall white one near the oscilloscope is my alignment tools, and I really don't like to have them there. They'll get tipped over very easily. And the other one to the right side of that, the smaller one on the other side of the scope where the isolation transformer is some of my pens, pencils, and Sharpies. Again, I have to find another place for them. As you can see, things are organized better. I got through watching your video, Doug, the 44-minute one. You have a lot of work ahead of you. I'm sure you can do it. I'm able to get at my desoldering station, and of course my soldering station here, much easier. These instruments will have to be here. I do use these occasionally. And I got to find a home for these yet. I don't like, they've been in here, and originally they were way in the back over here. And not easy to get at. Because I have such a tiny shop, I was thinking of probably putting them in here, but I would need a tall, skinny container to stick in here. This is only, well, there's a 2x4 edge here. It's 1.5 inch space. So that's really all I have for width. Depth, I have probably estimate about 2.5 to 3 inches. So I could put them in there, but it would have to be a container I can remove. I utilize every inch of space I have in the shop. This particular part of the video was for Dan of Cool Blue Lights. These are pretty much the most common values of capacitors that you will need in vintage radios. Like 00015, 0022, 0033. Not all radios use that. Your most common, and a 0039, which is not very common, 0047, or what it would be, used to be 005, and so forth. So these are the most common. I wouldn't worry about stocking up on these and stuff like that. But throughout the years a few years I've had this shop, I find that some radios do use these, and I bought a lot of these for the Philips radio, which I never did anything to. So you could probably pause the video and just give you an idea. I find to get the capacitors, rather than to buy these capacitor kits that Sal sells, which are really made, I think, for certain radios. There's certain values for certain radios. I find to buy the individual capacitors, like 10 in a pack. Your 01s are very common, so I have a lot of those. I have about 25 in here, and I have another 25 in another bag under the bench. 022s are very common. Your 047s, 068 not so much, but I have used them. That's why I have them in stock. 0.1s are very common. 0.47s, yes. 1 microfarad, probably not all that much, but good to have some on hand. And then the most common values of electrolytics and stuff. And then, of course, the small, low voltage caps and so forth. I got a comment which I deleted. Somebody does not like electronic videos. It's been pointed out to me before. I'm sorry. So on the video that I made with WVGA of the shop and showing you starting to organize things, he wrote, "I'm unsubscribing, sorry." Well, good luck. Goodbye, we don't need you. I'm sorry, you know, then not everybody likes electronic videos, and I can understand it, but if it was me, I would have kept my mouth shut and just click off the video. So I have to say something. I'm not going to advertise that person. He's not one of my regular viewers, but I don't recognize the name. So, you know, if you don't like it, don't like electronic videos, just click off of them. No one's forcing you to watch them. I think I give a pretty good variety of videos on my channel. So it's not like I'm doing all electronic videos. I do a little bit of cornball humor, you know, Jewett City Flea Market when Tommy goes, and, you know, flapping videos, which I seem to be doing an awful lot of lately, and stuff like that. So if you don't like electronic videos, click off the damn thing and watch something else. So, in closing on the shop video here, I think I got things pretty well organized. If I need to write something down, I can do it here and use this as a table. I can get at pretty much all my equipment without too much difficulty. I usually have to stand up anyways to see the dials. I can't, like I used to do years ago, work at arm's length and just adjust things. Can't do that. I got to have my face right up on it. So we got some working space here. Okay, so a short little flap here, and I do mean short, because the shop is getting warm. It's going to be a hot, miserable day, but fortunately only one day. Be a good test for the air conditioner to see if the outside coil is getting hot. It shouldn't. But what I'm going to do is I've got gallons of jugs of water out there, as I told you many times. People have asked. That's for flushing the toilets in the event that we lose power. Because we lose power, we don't have any water. Anyways, I'm going to pour a jug of water on it later this afternoon after I feel the temperature of the outside coil. I kind of think it's going to be running a lot cooler after I clean it. But I'm going to pour some water on it. That'll get some water down in the bottom tray where some of those coils are located, the piping actually from the compressor. So it'll probably run a little cooler. So I think that would be a good idea. And no need to get the hose out to do that. Okay, now, I'm very pleased with that camera Tommy's got. He got a super deal on that. Oh, I wished I was there. It came with a 64 gig card. It's in excellent condition. Works very good so far. And I was impressed with the video quality. It's right up there with these cameras here that I'm using, the JVC, and those are HD cameras too. It's right up there with the SR12 Sony full-size camcorder also. But I was so impressed with the driving video part of it too, that the audio didn't break up so bad you couldn't understand what anyone was saying when you're driving along. So I looked on eBay, and they're pretty pricey. I don't like buying a camera from eBay. I've had them fail on me, like the Kodak Play Touch. The screens go bad on them. This is touchscreen. I sometimes, you know, I really don't like touchscreen, but the one that I ordered, I'm going to flash up a couple of pictures right now for you. And it was $25 plus $4.50 shipping and cost the Connecticut tax, so it was about 31 and change. I had the money in my PayPal card, a debit card that used at the credit union only for PayPal. So I had $40 in there. It's been in there for a little while. So I figured I'd buy it. It has a crack, as you can see, and it clearly states that in the auction. It was a buy it now, but also make offer. But I didn't want to take a chance and make an offer, and then somebody else came along and bought it for the 25. I would lose out totally. So if you make an offer, you're only going to save about $5 at the very, very most, and a lot of times they won't even go for that. They'll usually knock it down. You know, they'll say, well, I'll give you a counter offer and I'll take $2 off. So it's not even worth dicking around with it, so to speak, to be honest with you. I just hope it works. It was fully tested and working is what it says. And it appears that there's some kind of masking tape or something over the tripod socket, but there's a crack on the lower right-hand corner of the screen bezel, not the screen itself. And there seems to be a little depression in the mid area. So sadly, it's not as nice as Tommy's. But let's face it, if I miss out on this, I'm going to end up spending $65. There's another one with $65, which has a big crack in the bottom corner. Obviously, it was dropped. Now, this could have been dropped too, or this could have been ripped off the tripod by somebody that may have been impatient to get the camera off the tripod and could have cracked the bottom that way. My concern is the battery cover going to stay closed? It says nothing about whether it comes with a battery or not. After I won the auction, buy it now, I wrote the seller yesterday. I have not heard back yet, but then yesterday was Memorial Day, so I wouldn't expect anything, and asked them if there was a battery with it since you've tested it out. If not, I'm going to have to invest in a battery, which is something I really don't want to do now. Or in a pinch, I could borrow the battery from Tommy's just to see if it works. There is free returns, but you got to pay the shipping. The shipping would probably cost me 3/4 of what I paid for it. So, well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So, it would be a good video camera to use. I'm very impressed with the video quality of it. It is MP4, like Tommy said. And although going through Windows Movie Maker, it was up to 4 gigs on that video. It went in as 3 MP4 files that we made at McDonald's in the driving, that Tommy made. He did all the editing. And it was, it came out about 4, so it increased the size, but the quality's impressive. So, to me. And that was done at 1080p, so I think that would work out very good. Ordinarily, as I said before, flapping videos, even like this one, there's no need to do them at HD. But today I'm doing it because I wanted to get some close-ups of the capacitors and areas like that for Dan of Cool Blue Lights. And so that's going to end it for this video. I wasn't going to make a video, but since you made a shop flap video and I inspired you to clean the place up, I want to thank you for that. That I did something to inspire someone. As you know and have seen, there's only so much I can do in this shop. There's just no room to put anything. Okay, that's it, folks. We're going to be hibernating in the house today. And I'll put this video together. Obviously, you're watching it now, so it's already assembled. Take care, everybody. Thanks again for watching, and I appreciate all the viewers that are kind and appreciate my videos, regardless of whether they are so-called comedy, whether they are flapping videos, whether they are Jewett City. Tommy appreciates that. Or whatever I'm making, and even the electronic videos, I do appreciate. Judging from the views that I get on my videos are usually in the 300 to 500 views per video a week. So, you know, I'm a very small channel, and I'm not out to get subscribers. If you like what I do, subscribe. I appreciate it, but I don't ask for subscribers. And, you know, and frankly, if you don't like my electronic videos, I don't care. Take care, everybody. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.